Welcome to News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Eric Morton, filling in for Tom Corliss while he's at Disneyland Paris's reopening, and here is the news for June 23rd, 2021. Disney has announced more information about the upcoming 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, which begins on October 1st and will last for 18 months. A brand new nighttime spectacular, Disney Enchantment, will debut on October 1st for the 50th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom. Created to launch with the world's most magical celebration, this evening extravaganza will take you on a journey filled with adventure, wonder, and empowerment. Inspiring everyone to believe in magic, Disney Enchantment will feature music, enhanced lighting, stunning fireworks, and, for the first time, immersive projection effects that extend from Cinderella Castle down Main Street, USA. The addition of projections on Main Street has been expected since 2019. Walt Disney World President Jeff Valle confirmed that the new nighttime spectacular Harmonious will be premiering at Epcot also on October 1st, 2021 for the resort's 50th anniversary. Harmonious was originally scheduled to debut last summer, but was delayed due to COVID-19. Until the debut of Harmonious, Epcot Forever will be presented daily beginning July 1st. Disney also shared a new photo of the nighttime spectacular showing all of the barges in action with water, light, and projection effects. We've seen many of these features testing during the day, but they make a much more striking visual at night. During the day, the barges will stay in World Showcase Lagoon to act as a fountain. A new daytime show at Disney's Animal Kingdom is also set to debut on October 1st. WDWNT originally posted about this expected show in August of 2019. Performers will fly wind catchers and kites of all shapes and sizes while out on the water. Elaborate three-dimensional kites, some stretching up to 30 feet long, will depict Disney animal friends including Simba, Zazu, Baloo, and King Louie. These colorful creations will dance through the sky to the beat of favorite Disney songs in an uplifting, vibrant experience for the whole family. The show will be entitled Disney KiteTails. Disney released new images of Mickey, Minnie, and the gang on Main Street, USA, showing off their costumes for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse will be your hosts for this world's most magical celebration, and they'll be decked out in sparkling new iridescent fashions for the 50th anniversary. Their best pals want to get in on the shimmer too, as Donald Duck and Daisy Duck, along with Goofy, Pluto, Chip, and Dale, will be sporting their own custom-made iridescent looks beginning October 1st. You'll get a chance to see them when they travel through the Magic Kingdom Park several times daily in the new Mickey's Celebration Cavalcade. 50 new gold statues will also debut throughout the theme parks. The Disney Fab 50, of course, includes Mickey and Minnie, who will be in front of Cinderella Castle in Magic Kingdom. Walt Disney World President Jeff Valle shared close-up images of the Mickey and Minnie statues. According to Disney Parks blog, there will be surprising ways to interact with these 50 sculptures. Adding to the list is a new set of Disney books coming later this year to celebrate the anniversary as well. A portrait of Walt Disney World, 50 years of the most magical place on Earth. Delicious Disney, Walt Disney World Art of Coloring, Walt Disney World 100 Images to Inspire Creativity from the Most Magical Place on Earth, Birnbaum's 2022 Walt Disney World, The Official Vacation Guide, and Birnbaum's 2022 Walt Disney World for Kids, The Official Guide. Earlier in the week, we showed you cast members enjoying an exclusive sunrise yoga session at the Magic Kingdom. Now, Disney has shared photos of cast members worldwide participating in similar celebrations for International Yoga Day. In Florida, Walt Disney World cast members, of course, enjoyed a nice stretch in front of Cinderella Castle. Over on the West Coast, Disneyland cast members enjoyed a similar view of Sleeping Beauty Castle, and cast members at Alani, a Disney resort and spa, practiced their yoga on the Hawaii lawn, excuse me for the pronunciation, home to Kaua'a, a luau. Cast members of the recently reopened Disneyland Paris stretched outside Bistro Chez Remy over at Shanghai Disney Resort, celebrating its 5th anniversary. Cast members joined Chip and Dale for their yoga session. Cast members at Hong Kong Disneyland stretched in the early morning sun at Disney Explorers Lodge. Walt Disney World is planning to install a large digital screen featuring artwork on International Drive in Orlando. Records show Disney seeking approval from Orange County for the installation at 8050 International Drive on the Hollywood Plaza Garage. Orlando Business Journal reports that construction is expected to last less than a year, with the digital installation turning on sometime in 2022. Disney will also take over a first-floor retail space in Hollywood Plaza. The display will weigh 114,671 pounds. It will be 30 feet high at its tallest point and 337 feet long. According to the Orlando Sentinel, approximately 250 alligators have been trapped and removed from Disney properties in Florida since 2016. That was the year when 2-year-old Lane Thomas Graves was killed when attacked by an alligator at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. Disney erected a lighthouse memorial at the Grand Floridian to honor the boy. His family founded the Lane Thomas Foundation to remember him and to provide support to families with children in need of life-saving organ transplants. Disney works with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation, FWC, on the effort. Since 2016, the FWC has received roughly 17,000 complaints about alligators statewide, and they've removed nearly 8,000. From permits reviewed by the Sentinel, there can be up to 500 gators removed from Disney property in the 14-year time frame from 2009 to 2023. They report that 429 have been removed in that period so far. In addition to these removal efforts, Disney has also constructed barriers and other means to keep alligators from getting too close to guests. In addition, cast members receive reinforced training. Experts on animal biology and conservation told the Sentinel that the removal efforts do not negatively impact Florida's alligator population, which is relatively stable at around 1.3 million alligators in the state. From 1967 to 1987, the American alligator was protected as endangered by federal law, according to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, but conservation efforts have since led to the recovery of the alligator population. There have been 3 fatal alligator attacks in Florida since 2016. None of them have been at Disney. As of July 1st, Disney's Magical Express will no longer mail reservation confirmation collateral to guests and travel agents. Instead, guests will be asked to use Magic Bands or Magic Mobile to check in at the Disney's Magical Express Welcome Center. Guests who do not have either will be checked in by retrieving their reservations manually using their IDs. This is the current process at Disney's Magical Express Welcome Center if a guest does not have their mailed reservation confirmation collateral. To reduce the number of guests whose reservations need to be retrieved manually, guests will be encouraged to make their Disney's Magical Express reservations and provide their round-trip flight information at the time they book their vacation. They will also be encouraged to utilize Magic Mobile or to bring their Magic Bands with them if they have them from previous vacations. While taking a ferry boat from the Transportation Ticket Center to Magic Kingdom, we found ourselves in a crowd like the days before the pandemic. The monorail was not yet running, so guests were rushing to the ferry boat instead. Face masks are still required for all guests on most transportation, but boats are an exception, given that they're, mostly open air. The physical distancing markers were removed from the ferry boats in late May, but we're still not seeing crowds like this. It looks like capacity of the ferry boats has returned to pre-pandemic normal. With the removal of physical distancing, the rope drop experience is returning to Walt Disney World. At the beginning of June, we experienced rope drop at Epcot. Now it has returned to the Magic Kingdom. Guests were let down Main Street USA into the park's hub before opening in the morning. Crowds gathered at each bridge where ropes blocked entry into the various lands. The rope drop experience was suspended for the past year, with guests held outside the park until opening time. There was no distancing to be seen as guests waited to be the first on their favorite rides. If you need your space, the crowds are usually focused on the land entrances, so there is generally still open area in the hub and on Main Street. These crowds also point to Walt Disney World's ever-increasing capacity. During our ride on the Jungle Cruise at Magic Kingdom this morning, we spotted, several more props that were added to the Boats and Baits and Bites scene. These changes are part of Disney's ongoing effort to refurbish the ride amid cultural sensitivity changes. Behind the menu sign on the far left, more fish have been added to the line. A life vest has been hung from the tip of the boat on the far left, but it has been removed. A Gone Fishing sign has been added to the shack. Also on the shack, a fishing net and rope has been placed on the bottom section for decoration. Other props have been added to the ground, like the wooden box here on the left and other travel supplies inside the boat in the middle. Additional supplies have also been placed at the back of the scene against the trees. To the far left near the menu sign, we now have a table with a box on top. There are still additional changes coming to the attraction as areas remain covered by scrim and netting. Physical distancing measures are steadily being removed around Walt Disney World as COVID restrictions ease. In the Magic Kingdom, we found that plexiglass dividers have been removed from a number of attractions. These include Peter Pan's Flight, Haunted Mansion, and Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. While Casey's Corner has remained closed since the reopening of the parks last July, the menu is now available for guests to view online and on the My Disney Experience app, along with a few updates. This is likely an indication that Casey's Corner is set to reopen soon. The sign posted out front still advises guests to visit Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe for food options instead. With plastic covering added on the drapes and the windows, we predict that painting was recently occurring indoors. Tables have also been added to the indoor dining room, another sign that cast members are busy preparing for the reopening. Jumping into the menu, a frozen mint julep lemonade has been added under specialty beverages for $6.49. An all-beef footlong hot dog is new to the menu as well, offered at $11.49. This replaces the previous bacon macaroni and cheese all-beef hot dog offered. A price change has been made to the all-beef hot dog as well, which is now $9.49 instead of the previous $9.99. It's rare to see prices actually decreasing instead of increasing on items around the parks. Entrees are now served with a choice of French fries or cuties. A 3-pack of cuties is also now on the snacks menu. Apple slices have been removed. The Made kiosks continue to add new designs and offerings for guests around Walt Disney World. Today, we spotted a new addition to the lineup in Magic Kingdom. Apple Watch bands are a brand new offering to Made kiosks, and they're available for $34.99 each. The current design options include Stitch, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Jack Skellington, R2-D2, Baby Yoda, The Mandalorian, BB-8, and Up. Physical distancing markers have been removed from Rose and Crown Pub in the UK Pavilion at Epcot, and guests can once again sit inside. The pub is adjacent to but separate from the sit-down dining room. Hand sanitizer is still available upon entering. Previously, there were distancing markers surrounding the bar for each party to stand on while they ordered a drink. Guests can now stand wherever they want to order their drink. Plexiglass dividers are still attached to the bar where distancing markers used to be. Many guests were happy to escape the heat and enjoy a drink while sitting inside. A recent permit suggests that there will be playground construction work in Dinoland USA at Disney's Animal Kingdom. The permit calls for general construction with contractor Landscape Structures, Inc. We can't be sure of the exact nature of the work, but planters were recently spotted blocking off the boneyard in Dinoland, and, well, Landscape Structures, Inc. is a playground company. I guess we'll see what happens here. Of course, the boneyard is a playground area where kids can dig for fossils, climb rope bridges, and more. It has remained closed since the park reopened last July. Most recently, the site was used as a distribution point for annual pass holder magnets in February this year. Earlier this year, Disney also filed a permit for construction and presumably demolition of Primeval Whirl, which is permanently closed. However, we haven't seen significant signs of construction in that area. Other playgrounds in Walt Disney World have been welcoming families back recently. When Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa reopened alongside the rest of Disneyland Resort in April, only guests with hotel reservations were allowed to enter the hotel and dine at the restaurants. The hotel is now officially open to all guests. During a recent stroll down Main Street USA in Disneyland, we noticed that the Main Street Cinema has reopened its doors. Tilly is happy to be greeting guests at the admission window once more. A few of Walt Disney's earliest cartoons are playing to entertain guests as they visit. This is a perfect spot to relax and cool off from the summer sun while enjoying your day in the park. Adventures Ahoy! Explorers and landlubbers alike can once again set sail upon the rafts to Tom Sawyer Island and journey through the Pirate's Lair. Dead Man's Grotto is still closed at this time. Davy Crockett's Explorer canoes have also reopened, where a cast member guided us safely along the river and back to shore. Check out our walkthrough video of Pirate's Lair on Tom Sawyer Island and our trip down the rivers of America in Davy Crockett's Explorer's canoe here on our YouTube channel. Disney's Hotel New York, the Art of Marvel, opened to guests this week with so many incredible new features to check out, like dining and custom artwork on display. There's a lot to see at the renovated hotel. Recently, we gave you a tour of an Empire State Club room, and today we bring you on a tour of a Spider-Man suite. Check out our full video walkthrough on WDWNT.com and our video tour here on our YouTube channel. We also have videos of the grand opening ceremony featuring Spider-Man himself and of the superhero station meet and greets and photo ops. And speaking of relaxing in this new hotel, we spent some time relaxing in the Bleecker Street Lounge just off the lobby, inspired by the real-life clubs and bars on New York's Bleecker Street. This industrial-style lounge features exposed ducts, some Marvel artwork, and some mismatched furniture. We tried the Dr. Strange pastry, crispy puff pastry, vanilla whipped cream, red berry compote, meringue, and coconut. That was €10. We did carrot cake juice, carrot and pineapple juices, Greek yogurt, nuts, cinnamon, and nutmeg, 11 euros. And the orange ring cocktail, Otard VSOP Cognac, Grand Marnier Cordon Rouge, orange juice and fresh lemon juice, ginger ale, and blood orange syrup. That's 16 euros. Check out our full reviews on WDWNT.com. In Disney's Hotel New York, The Art of Marvel, concept art for Disney California Adventures Avengers Campus and for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind coaster is being displayed. Some of the never-before-seen art depicts an Avengers-themed e-ticket attraction that is still expected at some point in the future. One of the more impressive works of art shows heroes from the Marvel Universe all fighting aliens side by side. Fans will recognize Captain Marvel, Thor, Black Panther, Hulk, and many more heroes. Among the posted concept art for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is a depiction of the Galaxarium. This artwork was shown at D23 in 2019, but a high-quality version has not been made available. The Galaxarium is where guests will begin their journey in the queue before boarding the ride. With the reopening of the Disneyland Paris resort came the debut of the new Cars road trip attraction. Mickey and his best pals took a ride for themselves in an adorable new video shared by Disneyland Paris. Check out the full video on WDWNT.com. Now we take you to Tokyo. Although we thought Showbase to be retired with the new Fantasyland Forest Theaters opening on April 1st, it seems that the Oriental Land Company is not yet through with the venue, announcing the brand new Club Mouse Beach show coming July 2nd to Tokyo Disneyland. The show will take place 4 to 5 times per day at Showbase in Tomorrowland. To commemorate the start of Club Mouse Beat, the Mickey and Friends Greeting Parade will return with a Club Mouse Beat theme from July 2nd to September 13th. Tokyo Disneyland will also release a small line of merchandise to commemorate this exciting new show. All items will be on sale at Planet M and Bon Voyage starting July 1st and include a Mickey stuffed badge, tote bag, long face towel, can badge, postcard, A4 clear folder, and drawstring bag. Additionally, a Disney Resort Line Pass will be on sale at all 4 stations starting at 660 yen. That is $5.97. For 1 day of unlimited rides. The latest installment in Tokyo Disney Resort Popcorn Buckets is a brand new light-up popcorn bucket featuring the iconic Aunt Peg's Village store in the Cape Cod area of Tokyo Disney Sea's American waterfront port. The new bucket features the 4 core Duffy friends, Duffy the Disney Bear, Shelly May, Gelatoni, and Stella Lou, all visiting Aunt Peg's Village store in Cape Cod, where the Duffy friends happen to live. The bucket also features a window where guests can add their own picture of the popcorn bucket itself. But the most amazing part of this bucket is that the windows light up via a switch on the bucket, making it look just like Aunt Peg's does after sunset. The Aunt Peg's Village Store popcorn bucket will be available at the Lido Isle popcorn cart in Mediterranean Harbor starting July 1st. Tokyo Disney Resort has been releasing a slew of items themed to the iconic Mickey balloons this year, and they've come up with something that every Disney fan just might need: cushions shaped like the beloved balloons. Available in both blue and pink, these cushions are designed to fit the motif of the iconic Mickey balloons sold at Disney parks around the world and measure 21.6 inches tall by 19 inches wide. The balloon cushions will be available at shops around Tokyo Disneyland and Tokyo Disney Sea, as well as at Bon Voyage and throughout the Tokyo Disney Resort app, starting on June 23rd for $22.67 each. DVCnews.com reported that Disney Vacation Club guests will no longer be able to opt into housekeeping services for their villas. According to the FAQ section of the DVC website, the add-on service is no longer available. In recent years, members could pay for a trash and towel service or spring for a full room cleaning. The trash and towel service costs anywhere from $15 for a deluxe studio villa to $35 for a 3-bedroom grand villa. A full room cleaning costs somewhere between $30 to $75 depending on the villa. For stays of 8 or more nights, guests will still receive full cleaning services on day 4. Scarlett Johansson is set to both produce and star in a film based on the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, according to Collider. Josh Cooley, director of Toy Story 4 and writer for Inside Out, is writing the screenplay, while Johansson will produce through her production company These Pictures alongside Jonathan Lea. No other details about the film have been announced. This is far from the first attempt to create a film based on the thrill ride. Back in 1997, a TV movie called Tower of Terror aired as part of The Wonderful World of Disney, starring, of course, Steve Guttenberg and Kirsten Dunst. In more recent years, Disney has made an attempt to create a theatrical release for the attraction. Last December, screenwriter John August shared details and illustrations from his pitch for the film that he presented back in 2015. It's unknown if this version will incorporate any of his concepts. Disney has confirmed that the lead role for the upcoming live-action Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs will be played by Rachel Zegler. Zegler stars in Steven Spielberg's upcoming retelling of West Side Story and is also currently filming a Shazam movie for DC. Mark Webb, the director of Amazing Spider-Man, will be directing this latest live-action Disney adaptation. Mark Platt will be producing the project. Production is set to begin in 2022. 1937's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs was the first Disney animated feature film, and this new adaptation will add to the film's story with an expanded narrative and new music. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, The Vacationeer, the engineers of your next magical vacation. Sit back and let their team of vacation planning experts craft your family's next magical Disney trip. The best part is that their services are free. Hotel, park tickets, fast passes, dining, and much more. Visit WDWNT.travel for details. The Vacationeer, the official travel agency of WDWNT. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, click the bell for notifications, and make sure to hit select all notifications so that you never miss an episode of News Today with WDW News Today. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Eric Morton saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.
Ink and Paint celebrates the voices of women talking about what it means to be a Disney fan. Co-hosts Ashley Jasmer and Jill Diffendahl will join a panel of female Disney fans to discuss topics ranging from Disney princesses as role models to raising Disney kids to park-going preferences. Join us every other Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on the WDWNT Entertainment Channel for lively discussion, stories, and debate about living your best Disney lifestyle.